Hello, Stephen Berry, and this is PureHeart, and there is a lot going on. We have the Aaron brothers in California, and we have the Kendrick brothers in Georgia, and we have an amazing ministry here with Sara Kelly, and she will be joining us next.
All right, hello, how's it going?
Good, good. Now the funny thing is, she's actually my co-host, but I'm also interviewing her, so I want to make that clear. You are doing a lot these days, right? You're starting a ministry with film, and you are getting students to learn, the top students or grad, maybe like 17 to 18. Is that right? Like just getting them like involved in film and just kind of ministering to them at the same time?
Yes, yep. Anybody that wants to take it as a mature, as a profession and move to the next step with their film and ministry. So yeah.
Wow, and yeah, I know we have FirePoint here. We have I don't know what your ministry is called. What is it really?
Well, see, we have a great staff, a wonderful staff, and we have, a great team. So I'm really excited to do this. So yeah.
So what do you think? I know you're working on a name. Like, I'm really curious about what the name is. Like.
Okay.
Curious.
I haven't come up with a name yet, and Stephen, can we ask your audience what they think the name of the ministry should be?
Yes, maybe we should.
Okay, good. Okay. I was thinking I have a few different options. So I'm glad you asked. We got let's see. We have film ministry. That's option one. We have FirePoint.
That is an option.
That's the church that got this all started. Mondo, come say hi from FirePoint.
Hi, FirePoint.
That's Mondo from FirePoint. All right, we have the Christian Hustler. We have
I see Sorbo. What is that?
Kevin Sorbo. He's the most famous Christian actor. If you want to have a Christian movie, you gotta have Kevin Sorbo in it. All right.
I'm curious what this one is.
What was the other one?
What is the other one?
There was one other option.
SAS?
Where are we right now? Where are we, Stephen Berry?
I believe we are in SAS.
SAS Film Ministries, right?
Yep.
So SAS is an amazing large organization that has done Iron Man, they've done Star Trek, they've done a bunch of very professional shows, and they also have a heart for Christian ministry. So SAS. What are you thinking, Stephen?
I'm not gonna mess you up.
Oh wow, it's hard to write this way. Okay. All right, guys. So what do you think? We got.
What does that say?
SAS with 2 eyes film ministry. There. Okay. So 1 film ministry. Nice and simple.
That's
2
too simple.
FirePoint. 3 the Christian Hustler. Kevin Sorbo. 5 SAS Film Ministries.
Wow. How about the Christian Hustler and SAS Ministries? Or we can do Kevin Sorbo, the Christian Hustler / No, that's too long. How about this? FirePoint, Kevin Sorbo on FirePoint.
That was on point. Okay.
Film Ministry.
That will be option 6. You guys put in the comments what you think, and we're going to name the film ministry, okay? So it has to be announced. All right, next question.
Great. Let's go.
Should we have on some of our special teachers that we have that are these like amazing industry professionals?
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah?
We've learned a lot from them already. Who should we bring up? Does his name start with a J, maybe?
Maybe start with the
Jonathan.
Jonathan Millett that has worked on PureFlix with Bruce Marciano. And we have him right here teaching our sound class.
Yes, we do.
In our very own film industry. Welcome on, Jonathan Millett.
Welcome. Thank you.
Millett in the house.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you.
Welcome too. All right. Shoots.
So I'm super excited to have Jonathan Millett on because I'm a subscriber of PureFlix. I'm not sure about you guys, but it's got some of the best Christian media when you just want to watch something that's like wholesome but encouraging. And so, Jonathan, could you tell us what your experience is with PureFlix and some of the projects that you've worked on with them?
So I worked on season 2 of The Encounter. Each week we had a total of, if I remember correctly, this was 2 years ago, this was 8 weeks of shooting.
Nice.
8 weeks, that's not bad.
For a whole season?
Yes.
Wow.
So each episode was a 5-day shoot.
Okay, wow.
This was all filmed in the city of Fitzgerald, Georgia, which is 3 hours south of Atlanta.
Georgia and Christian media.
What's the weather like over there?
The weather, we filmed during the month of May and June.
Oh, okay.
So it got progressively hotter, and Crosshairs was filmed entirely outdoors.
Outdoors, okay. A lot of bugs.
Yes, a lot of bugs. That's probably the hottest week that we've had.
Wow.
We were filming entirely outdoors.
This one didn't take place in a diner, did it? Because I remember one of the encounters was in like a diner.
We filmed in a school. We filmed at City Hall trying to dress up as a bank. We filmed one.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going through in my mind what we were filming. We filmed at a museum, which we dressed it up as like a wedding chapel.
Wow.
That works.
How'd that happen? Those is amazing people with that.
Movie magic.
Yeah.
There was one that took place almost entirely in cars. We filmed in a high school that we dressed up as we dressed the gym up as a space station. I'm trying to remember if there were any episodes that we filmed. No, I don't think we did film at a diner. That might have been season 1.
Wow, a space station.
That's just really random.
So you do sound. Was there anything? And we're super happy that he's teaching sound at our film
Yes, thank
class.
you very much.
Like, I mean, man, that's a blessing from God right there. So, was there? I would say, what was the best, smoothest thing that happened in the sound department? And then what was that thing where you were like, oh crap, here's a big old hiccup. I was not expecting that. Lord help me.
Sound always has challenges of making sure that, first of all, the sound is usable.
Yes.
I think the easiest setup for me was when we were filming inside, now that you remind me, that train that we're hearing.
Yes.
So the first week that we were filming right next to a train, a railroad. So a train would come by. It was the episode where this woman on her wedding day gets stood up. So it's one of the very dramatic scenes where she's dealing with rejection, and she gets visited by Jesus, and she just comforts her, saying, it's going to get better from here on out. But we had to pause every 10 minutes for the train.
Wow.
And the train.
Frequent train. Very frequent.
Yes, it would probably we'd probably wait for maybe 5 minutes for the train.
Yeah.
And a couple of my sound files are of us waiting for the train to go by.
Dang.
That wasn't the hard part. The easy part was when we're filming car interiors. We filmed inside a hangar. So I was able to sit down with my car. And my car's off to the side right now. And I was able to place labs inside the visors of the cars.
Oh, hide the microphones in the car. Oh,
Yes.
That is tricky.
That's
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Tricky one.
And they would just sit in the car. I would just sit at my cart. I would just try make sure I can solo a certain track, saying, okay, if this is where's the scratch coming from? It's coming from this microphone. The hard one was probably filming outside.
Yeah.
Because of the heat.
Imagine.
Oh yeah.
The biggest challenge during Crosshairs was, even though that was the one week where we decided to film everything outdoors, that was the week that we had a thunderstorm.
I was just about to ask you if it was humid, but never mind.
What do you do in sound department if it's raining? If the whole thing doesn't get shut down by the director in the other department? Like, is there a way to waterproof the equipment, or
Yeah.
how do you do that?
We've come up with a rain cover that will cover both the sound mixer and the cart.
Okay, great.
I mean, if it's a cart setup where like I don't have to boom at the same time,
Yeah.
then you could just put a tent over the cart.
Okay.
But if I have to be mobile, which is what I had to do most of the time,
Right.
it was I'd have to have the mixing bag strapped to the front of me. So there's a rain cover that covers both your head and it covers the bag itself. So it's almost
like a raincoat.
like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
raincoat,
I think I've seen that before. Yeah.
except it's like much wider and accommodates also the sound bag as well. Luckily, I didn't have to deal with that on set.
Yeah.
It stayed hot and humid for the most part, but not rainy.
That's good.
So speaking of humidity, how does humidity affect your camera equipment? Like, have you ever been worried about the humidity and like in terms of your camera equipment being out and like getting like for a long period of time? Has there been any situations like that?
There is always a concern when it comes to equipment surviving the elements, because last month I was in Oklahoma City and they experienced their coldest temperatures since the 1940s.
Wow.
We're gonna open up questions to the audience in a minute, so you guys think of a couple too for us. Go ahead.
So when dealing with very hot and humid, you deal with maybe condensation. You worry that like there's gonna be like some refined water droplets inside your electronics.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened during the thunderstorm was that the boom pole that I'm using now, I was using like an outdoor microphone, and I even borrowed a boom transmitter from somebody. I forgot to put that under the tent when the thunderstorm hit, so it was on a C-stand out in the elements.
Oh no.
And we waited maybe 3 hours for the storm to subside.
Dang.
So you have to wait like maybe 20 to 30 minutes after the last flash of lightning.
Wow.
Dang. Was it destroyed?
No, it wasn't.
What?
Got some
Was it
tough
usable?
equipment.
Yes.
Wow. Well, we should get a sponsorship from them because
Yeah,
that's a bulletproof mic. That's
Yes.
really cool. What was the budget for this? Like, it sounds like they really shot through it quick. Like, what were we working with?
I don't.
Or do you not know like the overall budget for the?
I know how much I got paid.
Right. How much does a typical sound person get paid?
Well, if you're in the union, you will have.
Okay, answer that quick, and then if the audience think of one question each, and then we'll move on. So go ahead.
Most union sound mixers, they'll tell you like maybe $650 for labor, and then they bring their kit fee for like $350 or $400.
This is union.
Yeah,
You have to
union.
work like how many days to be union?
100 non-union days to join the union,
Okay.
or if the show flips, maybe 30 days.
Okay.
Union days.
I see what you mean. Yeah. So save them call sheets.
Alright.
If you want to do it union. All right.
Thank you very much.
Audience, what do you guys have for sound? What questions?
Yes, please comment below and we will answer your questions. Hopefully we can get this guy back on. John, you did an amazing job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we will definitely be doing an update. And thank you, Sarah, for co-hosting with me today. And I definitely hope we do a lot more together. And hopefully we can bring all the other ministries here, like Fire Point, and figure out the name of Sara Kelly's ministry.
What
And
would
that
you
is
like the
goal.
name to be?
Yes, what do we think?
I like the suggestions that you have. I'm leaning towards Firepoint.
That seems to be what I'm hearing so far. A couple for Christian Hustler too, but you know.
Yes, I say Kevin Sorbo, Christian Hustler.
You know.
I like that idea.
Just put them all together. All right. Well, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Jonathan. Blessings, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Yep.
Now, thank you. This was an amazing interview, and John did a good job. And please come back later for updates and comment below with any questions you may have. And thank you.